Learning target 6.11, I know how temperature, concentration, and pressure affect reaction rate. Right, so there are several factors that can affect the speed of reaction. For a reaction to occur, molecules must collide with the correct speed and orientation. Right, so for a reaction to occur, you have to have two things happen: correct speed and correct orientation, right? And they have to collide. They have to crash into each other, more or less. Okay, now let's start with temperature. Okay, basically what you have to remember about temperature is it is a measure of the average kinetic energy, right, of a substance. So the higher the temperature, the faster the molecules are moving. So if you increase temperature, you're going to see an increase in reaction rate. Why? Because the molecules are moving faster, so the chances of them hitting each other are going to increase. Okay, let's take a look at concentration. Concentration just means amount, right? So if you increase the amount of reactants, so increase concentration, what's going to happen to the speed of the reaction? Well, that is also going to increase. The reason why? Well, if you pack more molecules in one space, right, the chances for them colliding with each other with the correct speed and orientation will increase. Okay. Last one for this learning target is pressure. Right? For pressure, well, what does pressure mean? Well, pressure is basically the amount of molecules hitting a surface, right? So if you increase pressure, the way you do that is you decrease space, BT dubs, right? You make something smaller. So this, lot of space, this, very little space, this one has more pressure. And this one has less pressure. Okay, back to pressure. So if I increase pressure, so something looking like that, what happens to the reaction rate? It'll increase, okay? It'll increase because there's, again, smaller space, chances of them hitting each other with the correct speed and orientation will increase, right? Now, very important with pressure is it only works with gases. If you have a reaction that's just solids and liquids, pressure will have no effect. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at a sample question. Which of the following affects the rate of a gaseous chemical reaction? Well, I just said, I don't know if you guys were listening, but for gases, pressure will affect it. Right? If I change the temperature, does that affect or does that change how fast a reaction occurs? Yes. Right? If I change the concentration, yes. So the correct answer is all of the above.